Well, gang, it looks like that we got another mystery at our hands. Yay! Hide your kids, hide your wives. You guys know the deal by now. Like the video if you love your mama, man. Do not like the video if you love somebody else's mama, guys. Come on, man. Shout out to the homie, that is impossible. Roll it.
There are many strange and mysterious, bizarre things out there that we still don't know about. The fact is that we have been seeing more and more of these strange things over time because of the creation of video cameras. And since then, a staggering amount of videos have been uploaded of things that we sometimes cannot easily explain. The thing is, most of the times, these things are just illusions, such as an airplane that seems to be halted in midair.
Yeah, these ones are absolutely mind-effing. Like, brother.
Most of the times when we see such a thing, it is just an illusion caused by the wind current, the plane, and the person who is taping that usually is inside of a car in the opposite direction of the airplane itself.
It's so hard to buy that explanation. I get it, but like I don't get it at the same time. If it's a helicopter that you're seeing on video where it feels like that the helicopter is just levitating without its blades turning, that's explainable because of the frame rate and the camera frame rate. It's some bull squash like that. I get that part, but plain one, nah, bro.
Most of the times when people see something like this that they don't understand, they call it a glitch in the matrix. However, there was a video that was recently uploaded by Armin Puerto in Bombay of what appears to be a bird literally halted in midair.
Vean este pájaro, no
the bird isn't moving at all.
Lo estoy viendo yo.
I'm seeing
Está suspendido en el aire.
I'm seeing this with my own eyes. It's like suspended in midair. Nah, he got his parking brakes on, bro. He put parking brakes on.
¿Qué es esto, por favor? Que alguien me explique.
Por favor.
Que alguien me explique qué es este pájaro.
¿Qué pasa?
Que está suspendido en el aire. Véanlo.
And another bird just went flying by. What? He said that. See you later, player. See you later, player. I'm fast. I'm furious. This guy's like, for the family, I'm staying here.
¿Qué es esto, por favor? En mi vida había yo visto.
What I noticed in this video is that the bird seems to be in a high altitude. Too high to be holding itself onto a wire or anything like that. And if you search, there are other videos that show a similar event happening in.
Too long, playa.
But what's going on here? Is there some sort of glitch in the matrix, a glitch in the reality that we're living in, or something else? Now, there is another phenomenon that can be described as some sort of glitch in the matrix, and that is a paranormal event.
Oh no.
It is quite difficult to capture one on camera, and that is exactly what the Haunted Side Paranormal Investigations did.
Okay, I'm ready.
Patrick and his friends, Jason and Jeremy, decide to investigate the 140-year-old Cobb Mansion in Virginia, Nevada. The mansion was built over a small house that was lost in the Great Fire of 1875, a fire that almost took down the entire city. The current owners of the Cobb Mansion reported paranormal activity. They say that there's a strange presence that they feel there inside of what is now the bed and breakfast. And as soon as Jeremy and his friends start to investigate the mansion, it's as if there's something wrong with the place. And this is what happens.
It's kind of mapping you, but then it's mapping like...
What was that?
Something turning probably,
What
right?
did you hear?
I keep seeing like weird things. Like,
didn't it feel weird when you? That's what I was saying. It feels weird when you're sitting there.
I don't know if you felt it, but it's the second time. It literally feels like I'm looking through water. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it possible?
During the entire investigation, Jeremy and his friends notice a presence that they can't explain.
Like 3 times. What?
Right? Whoa, what was that? What was that?
I have no clue, man.
I feel like one of those bookshelves is gonna come
I think that ladder just moved.
Right? Whoa,
Oh, it
what was
did.
that?
It did. Damn.
Whoa! Dude, it fell! It fell!
Strange things are taking place, and the group of investigators is having a hard time understanding exactly what it is that is going on. This is when a few minutes later, one of them spots what appears to be a dark figure in one of the hallways. And what happens next is probably not of this world.
Get up the stairs due to sensory deprivation.
It was literally standing at that door.
If I see anyone moving,
Do it on the stairs.
I'm firing.
Sensory deprivation sitting in the middle of the stairs. Or should Jeremy do that one?
There was a legit figure just standing right here. It was literally just standing right here, as clear as day.
It's ice
It
cream.
just said
homie?
Jack again.
Damn, homie.
Dude, it's
As
so
soon as you
cold
said
right
that,
here.
you said there was a black figure standing right here. It says Jack.
Can barely handle it. Full body chills.
How tall was it?
Taller than you.
The group of paranormal investigators decide to set up equipment in the place where the dark, tall figure was seen, and this is when they find out that they shouldn't be there in the first place.
Like a whole being walked
Did
by
they capture?
and I heard it.
Holy
see
crap.
The
Oh, what the hell?
night vision. This just died. It just come.
Oh man.
Everything's dying right now.
Hey, guys.
Everything's dying.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Static camera down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Crap.
Do you see it moving?
Yep.
A dark mass or a shadow being can be seen crossing the hallway just next to where the group of investigators were at. Is Cobb Mansion really haunted? Or was something else going on here? Now this next video reminds me of the song Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I just love this band. I really enjoy listening to music. A couple of weeks ago, a strange phenomena was captured on camera by Fabricio Fog in Goiânia, Brazil. This is what
Brazil
Fabricio
is
and his
huge.
friends captured on camera.
Ih, mano.
Iman. Que pasa?
Tá
Que
na
pasa?
espacial.
Que pasa?
Cara, parece.
Yo, you see the scale of this. It feels like that there's a building here, but when you see the lightning, you are able to see that there's no building here. So this is above the lightning and clouds. That circle, right? The halo around it as well. It's bright. Oh, this is a wild one. I know where this is going. Like UFOs, aliens, aliens, aliens. The mouse. But can this be caused naturally? Probably. But that shape, and clearly there's a dark cloud underneath and it's lightning. Nah, man, this is something else.
Parece muito, cara. Meu Deus, velho.
Yeah.
Por que esse trem tá verde, mano?
What is
Por que
that?
tem uma luz ali, mano?
The event was captured by several people in the city, and they all state that they have never seen anything like this before. And at first I thought this was maybe a noctilucent cloud or a night shining cloud. It consists of ice crystals and is only visible during astronomical twilight. It is most often observed during the summer months and is usually visible when the sun is below the observer's horizon, but while these very high clouds are still in sunlight. But this is most likely not a night shining cloud, because the sun set hours ago, and like most locals said, they've never seen anything like this before. However, experts are saying that this has something to do with electrical discharge in our atmosphere during a thunderstorm. Have you ever seen anything like this before, and in your opinion, is this an atmospheric phenomena or something else?
I mean, this is also another wild ship, which...
Last year I watched a couple of sci-fi movies, and there's something in it that I just really love the idea of, and that's teleportation. In reality, physicists and researchers are trying to achieve quantum teleportation, and I believe they did a couple of weeks ago. But still, in the world of today, we're only able to teleport atoms and not, by any chance, an entire human being. In this next video that you're about to watch, it appears that some sort of teleportation happens. A glitch in the Matrix, maybe a ghost or something
Holy,
else.
there was
Check
a guy,
this
huh?
out.
There was a guy that was walking around.
It's 3:40 in the morning and the dashcam is rolling, when all of a sudden a bizarre occurrence is captured on video. A couple of meters away is a truck that swirls from something.
Crazy.
It almost crashes, and if it weren't observed by the uploader, probably no one would have seen it.
Oh,
A person
man.
seems to appear out of nowhere in the middle of the highway. The thing is, if you watch this video once or twice, you'll notice that the truck driver seems to dodge from something, and maybe this something was the person who appears to have teleported.
Yeah, it felt like that he was dodging from him, but what's odd is that the person came in the middle of... So what I'm trying to get at here is that the truck was like this and the person is here, so the truck should have hit him. You know what I mean? The truck should have actually hit him, but the person still comes out of the other side without any hit. So he's clearly normal, and then he runs away.
Teleported from one side of the truck to the other. Is this truly evidence of teleportation, or is this a ghost sighting or something else? Recordings like this one makes us wonder what is really out there.
Oh, that's a big hole. That's a big hole.
If
Seems
there's
like a
one
mouse hole,
phenomenon
right?
that I imagine would scare the crap out of anyone is receiving a text or a phone call from someone deceased. And after researching the topic, to my surprise, I found various cases in which this is exactly what happens. TikToker Chris has several security cameras installed in his home, and he posted a video of something very strange, a strange phenomenon that he was able to capture on camera.
You can add bullets if you want to, Hunter. Nah. That looks cool as shit.
Is that my phone?
What? 70, what? No! Why no?
I feel like I've seen this clip, if I'm not getting it wrong. So they hear a ring. They hear a ring. He picks the phone up, but the thing is that this phone is not connected to any wire. That's the video I remember. Let's see if this is the same one.
What? That phone was just fucking real.
A couple of Chris's friends are at his house when the phone rings. However, there's just one problem. The phone isn't connected to a landline.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the one, huh?
That's what that really was? What the fuck? Did you read it? That was the phone! Yeah. What the f***? That's not plugged in!
So, backstory of how I got the phone.
Chris then uploads another video to explain exactly how the phone appeared in his house. It seems that him and a couple of friends of his went to an abandoned school and retrieved the phone from one.
I believe like I've seen this one on Nukes Top 5 because it's linked with paranormal stuff, right? So
It seems that him and a couple of friends of his went to an abandoned school and retrieved the phone from one of the school walls. And after this strange occurrence in Chris's house, in which the phone rang not being connected to any landline, most of his friends that were at his house at the time tried to open up the phone to see if there could possibly be some sort of speaker or maybe a prank inside of the phone.
Yeah.
To their surprise, they found none.
Literally is not plugged in at all. Please don't ring. Ooh, okay. There's no power going to this phone. We don't have batteries in it because, you know, I don't think these came with phone batteries in 1930.
Chris then goes on to explain and show the phone on his TikTok. He also explains that his alarm system does not ring like that.
The security alarm, this is the sound it actually makes. I have no cords running anywhere around here.
He then states that his next move is to go on take the phone back to the abandoned school.
Alright, so we're here.
Holy,
at the school
oh
we got
man.
the phone from. I was trying to do live, but I don't have this in here. We have Nathan and the girl who answered the phone in the first place.
Hey.
It's been 7 days. You should be dead.
I hope I.
Hey. Yo, why? So you guys also do this crap where, like, imagine you see like an abandoned phone like that. Okay, on a second though, I'm just thinking actively. Just thought about this one, right? Some people are actually collectors. I wouldn't, and I feel like that some of you guys wouldn't. Some of you would. What I was gonna say is that if you see an abandoned phone like that in the middle of like an abandoned place, would you take it and go to and put it in your home? I wouldn't, but I just realized some people they love collector stuff, and what we learned is that that phone is from 1930s. So it's a super old phone. So I get the appeal. I understand why some people would grab that, but still, yeah, right? I don't know about it, guys. What are your thoughts? Would you grab it if you saw like an antique piece like that, or would you not?
You're actually probably gonna die tonight.
That's fine.
Chris and his two friends, including the girl who answered the phone in the first.
I'm not like listen. If you go to like a store, they're understandable, right? But to take it from an abandoned place like that, that's kind of different, right?
Fine.
Chris and his two friends, including the girl who answered the phone in the first place, did not expect what was about to happen next.
Sprinkler shut off. Okay.
The phone must have rang, huh?
Dude, I would push you down the stairs.
I would push you down the stairs.
Holy.
And run.
By now, both Chris and his friends are a bit nervous, and I can completely understand why. This abandoned school where they're at looks like something out of a horror movie, and I'm very glad that Chris decided to go with a couple of friends and not alone.
Oh yeah. 2 is better than 1. 3 is better than 2.
Workshop room.
It all seems to be going very smoothly when all of a sudden things take a strange turn.
Love it. Hype as hell.
Right there, that's the cord. I ripped it out of the wall.
Right here, huh?
Alright, so Julie, take the phone out of the backpack and put it on the wall.
Oh shit, I feel like I remember the
Finally,
video a little bit.
Julie picks up the phone and puts it back on the wall. This is
I'm not
when
gonna
they
spoil.
decide to make a joke out of this and ask the phone to ring once again. But
Yeah.
this is what happens.
I guess he spoiled it already. But I'm not gonna say still.
Make it ring again. Brought it back.
Yeah, we brought it back.
Is it? What are you?
So it rang, huh?
Is that coming from the other room?
Wait, why is there another phone down here?
Oh, another
why is
phone
it
rings.
There seems to be another phone ringing in a room just next to them.
They got shh.
Oh no. 5, we are clear to engage.
Was I crazy?
Clear, clear.
Oh my god. Come on, can we, let's
Shots
see.
fired, shots fired.
Let's see, this isn't fucking.
Dude, yeah, no.
We gotta check that out.
No!
Nathan.
Why not? Dude, no, because this is how you fucking die in movies. No.
One of his friends wants to find out what it is,
he
while
running.
Chris becomes very much afraid of this entire situation and decides to get the heck out of there as fast as possible. Now this could be the real deal or it could be a prank. However, after analyzing Chris's TikTok and his friend's reaction and everything else, it seems like this could be the real deal to me. What's your take? One strange phenomena that has been drawing a lot of people's attention is the strange sound that has been recorded supposedly coming from the sky. And this last month of 2021, many people have been capturing some of these strange sounds. In Colombia, Jeffrey Quintero Moncada tapes what appears to be an airplane flying low. However, the sound goes on for minutes.
A minute later. Feels like a fighter jet just flown by, right? This is like the afterwards, but it's just going on forever.
In this next video that appears to be coming from the US, a different sound is captured on camera.
Somebody Chihuahua just borked. Bark? Past tense is bork, right? Could be wrong, I don't know. That's what I meant to say, unless
the
that's a different
sound is
word.
high-pitched and it also goes on for minutes. It's very difficult to affirm exactly where these sounds are coming from. There are many theories, and one of them is skyquakes. Some researchers believe that these sounds could be the result of earthquakes or tectonic movements, sometimes bouncing back from our atmosphere. However, in 2016, a bizarre recording was published of what appears to be strange sounds coming from the sky in Puebla, Mexico. And according to scientists and researchers, no one knows exactly where this is coming from. In other words, it might not be a skyquake or anything like that.
¿Sí? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Bueno.
No bueno, huh? It is no bueno. Hey! Yeah. Sounds like I got hit by a stun grenade, right? That's the sound
At the
it's making.
time, locals were very much scared, and no one knows to this day where these sounds are coming from. Have you ever heard anything like this?
Yo.
If there's one curious phenomena out there that we could say is a glitch in the Matrix, it's Stella Lansing's story. It all began in the 1960s, when Stella first saw a bright orb of light in the sky. 4 years
Aliens!
later, she saw the same thing. And this is when it all started to get very much strange. On the night of how the same thing. And this is when it all light in the sky. 4 years later, she saw
4 years or 40 years? Years later. Oh man, okay, let me... 1960s when Stella first... So I'm assuming 40 years later.
first saw a bright orb of light in the sky. 4 years later...
I think he's saying 4 years. Sounds like 40, but okay, let's continue.
She saw the same thing. And this is when it all started to get very much strange. On the night of Halloween, 1966, Stella had a terrifying encounter with a strange creature. Around 7:20 p.m., she parked her car facing the water of a nearby lake and saw a head bobbing up and down the dark, frigid waters of the lake. What she saw next made her run for her life. What appeared to be a humanoid creature came out of the lake and into the woods. A couple of years later, Stella was with a friend inside of a car. Both of
You know, crazy. Okay, so I just had like one realization, right? Okay, so if that story is true, of course, it's a story we don't know, right? But if this is true, where she saw like a humanoid coming out of water, for how long that humanoid creature, first of all, was in the water for how long, right? And if it was in the water, does that mean that some aliens or all of them can breathe underwater? There was an interesting and very, very intriguing story that came out of Russia. Like some Russian divers, you must have heard it. Maybe not. If not, well, you're gonna hear it now. It's a very well documented story, and there are so many videos on it and so many documentaries. Perhaps not so many documentaries, but there's so many videos on it, and there's a documentary on it as well, where some Russian divers, when they were diving, they came across some humanoid beings. But here's the thing though, humanoid beings, not humans. So basically they were saying they saw aliens, ET. Underwater, they had some sort of like mask around, you know, like the aquarium balls, like the water balls, where you, for the fish, right? Like the small ones, not talking aquarium, but like the balls, right? Like small ones. It felt like that they had like astronaut helmets, or the helmets, let me just say it that way, right? They had helmets around their face as though they required that to be able to breathe underwater, and they were huge, like 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet. That's what was documented in their reports. Yeah, and I believe that story because it was documented by a bunch of divers. Now, are all of them lying? I don't know, man. Possible. It's possible. For sure, it's possible. But I think that story was very fascinating and intriguing. So this kind of triggered that story or that memory in my mind.
Of them saw 2 orbs of light fly by them. This is when Stella decided to get her 8mm camera and start taping it. Now this is when things take a turn. Stella and most of the people around her started seeing things, and every time that Stella took a picture or videotaped it, it seems she was able to capture another dimension with her camera.
Oh damn.
So this is when people around her, like her friends, therapists, and others, started to realize that there was something going on. So they lent her their cameras to see if it was something with her camera specifically or any other camera, and well, they found out that it was any picture or video that she took with any camera. By now, the media, researchers, and experts were all looking at her and saying, "What's going on with this lady? We have to investigate further." She started to draw a lot of attention.
8mm motion pictures are so small, frame by frame, that it's virtually impossible to fake them without a sophisticated laboratory.
So the last picture was, she saw a man that was never in her home on camera. The occupants was a frame of a video she took while filming a bright, unidentified object in the sky. The occupants was a frame of a video.
And animators, you'd have to run a Walt Disney studio to do it.
Experts started to investigate further into her videos and pictures, and they found out that, well, they were real, and whatever was going on with Stella was the real deal. Now the question that begs is, was Stella having contact with aliens? Was she seeing another dimension through her camera, or was something else going on? Now the surprising results of investigations by experts and scientists led to the conclusion that she was actually a psychic.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me take a screenshot of this thing here. Yeah, just took a screenshot.
Psychic person that was able to change the result of pictures and videos with her mind. In other words, what experts came to the conclusion is that she was able to manipulate whatever was going on around her in such a way that the camera was able to capture it. The thing is, many of these pictures and videos that she was taking had anomalies in them. And these anomalies, if observed, they were overlapping the frames and the frame edges in videos. It was like she was manipulating space and time with her mind. There was even one time where they captured a sound on one of her videos that didn't have sound at all.
What? Man, it does sound alien in nature.
So what was happening to Stella? To this day, it remains a mystery and is...
And I think it will remain a mystery. This is baffling indeed, but guys, check out this video on the screen. This is the last episode that we've done. We got so many clips in this one that I think you guys are really gonna like or may not like. It depends. Check it out and I'll see you right there.